So check it out, it's like this.
What is up, everyone? Today we're on episode 5 of updates and stuff and things. So today we're going to be covering some of the updates that I was working on at the end of the last episode. So we have a new upcoming plans tab on the main page. So if you have a new plan that's been added to a routine, the newest one will show up there. So you can just click on it and it'll take you directly to the workout page. And I added some back buttons so we can just navigate backwards through each subfolder. And on the main folders page, I added a bit more details underneath each folder. So the number of routines in each routine folder, number of plans, number of activities, etc. I also updated the loading states for a lot of the pages. So if they're missing any information, it doesn't load anything and it doesn't throw an error. I also added responsive controls for the icons. So on smaller screens, it'll show 3 dots for the control icons. And on regular screens, it'll still show the 3 icons in the side. To access it, just click on the 3 dots and it'll make a popover appear with the new controls. So as you can see here, it's responsive. So if you make the screen bigger, the icons appear underneath the control panel. And if you make it smaller, the dots appear instead. So when we navigate to a routine, we can see the loading spinner appear. I've updated it to use a grid view instead of a table. So on smaller screens, you don't need to scroll anymore. It'll just appear a bit more scrunched. So on routine page now, you can create a new plan directly in a routine. These plans only exist in this routine versus if you create it in the plans folder, then you can use those as templates in multiple other routines. So any edits you make to this plan here will be only for this routine. I've also made some other changes to the created date display. On bigger screens, it'll display a little bit more information versus on smaller screens. It hides the time that the routine or plan or activity was created. I've also added some loading states for the complete plan modal. So there's a bit of user feedback when a button is clicked versus before where really nothing happened. So this is the table control wrapper that I created. It goes around a stack of buttons, and in it, it'll either display a stack or it'll display a popover with a stack inside of it. It uses the media query hook that comes with the UI component library that I'm using. This is the code that renders out the upcoming plan modal component thingy. Right now I'm calculating it on the front end using a function that loops through the task tree, and given a parent task, it finds the newest incomplete plan in the routine. I used a screenshot there because I realized after recording that I completely forgot to include that. Now I'm planning on moving all that functionality to the back end so it doesn't slow down the front end doing all these weird heavy calculations. Well, that's it for these updates. I'm working on some more updates for the next video right now. So I'll hope to see you then.